Okay, so we're going to put these in y equals mx plus b form. 2x plus 3y equals 9. We're going to subtract that 2x, so we get 3y equals negative 2x plus 9. Then divide everything by 3, so y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 3. So that means we're going to start at 3, go down 2, and to the right 3. We can also go up 2 and to the left 3. Now for our second equation, I'm going to switch up the color here. So negative 3x plus 4y equals negative 16. We're going to add 3x to both sides. So we have 4y equals 3x minus 16. We're going to divide by 4. So y equals 3 over 4 x minus 4. So here we're going to go to negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go up 3 and over 4. Do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect the dots. So this is going to be approximately 5, 0. Again, not exact. All right, for the next one, our first one is putting in y equals mx plus b form. So 5y equals negative 4x minus 10. We divide everything by 5. We get negative 4 over 5x minus 2. So we're going to start at negative 2. We're going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. Do the same. We're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so for my second equation, we're going to minus that 3x, so we get negative 6y equals negative 3x plus 24, and divide everything by negative 6. So we get y equals 1 over 2x minus 4. So here we're going to start at negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go up 1 and over 2. So the place of intersection is roughly 2, negative 1, 2, 3. So it's roughly 2, negative 3. All right, for our next guy, we're going to minus that 3x. Negative y equals negative 3x plus 2. Get rid of that negatives by changing all the signs in the entire equation. So we're going to start at negative 2. We're going to count up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. We can also count down 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. For the next one, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it in y equals mx plus b by adding the 3x. So we're going to start at 1, go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1, up 1, 2, 3, over 1. We can also go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. Ooh, look at that. So that is going to intersect at a roughly negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Roughly negative 2, negative 5. And our last guy. Our first one, we're going to put in y equals mx plus b form. So 2y equals x plus 3. Y equals 1 over 2x plus 1.5. For the next one, we're going to minus that 2x. Oh, let me actually graph that first. So I'm going to start at 1.5 and count up 1 and over 2. Down 1 and over 2. For my next equation, we're going to minus the 2x, so negative 4y equals negative 2x minus 6. Divide everything by negative 4, and y equals 1 over 2x plus 1.5. So right away, because these both have a 1.5 and they're the same exact equation, it's all real numbers. All right, use substitution to solve the system, check. So we already have one equation that's equal to y, so I'm going to put this in there. So 4x plus 2 times x minus 2 equals 20. We're going to distribute that 2. So it's 2x minus 4 equals 20. 6x equals 24. x is going to be 4. So now that we know what x is, we're going to fill it in. So y equals 4 minus 2. Y is going to equal 2. All right, so for the second equation, we want to go ahead and get one equal to y. So I'm going to solve this first one, y equals negative x. So now this is going to go in here. So negative x plus 2x equals 4. So x equals 4. Now that we know that x equals 4, y is going to be 4 plus what equals 0. So 4 plus negative 4 equals 0. So negative 4. Okay, so y equals negative 2x minus 9. We're going to fill that in here. So 3x minus 2x minus 9 equals 11. 3x minus 2x is x. We're going to add 9. So x equals 20. So now I'm going to fill in 20. So 2 times 20 plus y equals negative 9. We're going to minus the 40 because 2 times 20. So y is negative 49. All right, so for elimination, we're looking to cancel something. So our y's cancel. We're going to add these together. 3x equals 18. X equals 6. To find the y, we're going to plug that in. So 6 minus y equals 10. So negative y equals 4. Y equals negative 4. So 6, negative 4. For the next one, we're going to multiply the top one by negative 4. So when I do that, it's going to be negative 2s plus 20t equals negative 24. I'm going to line up the bottom one. 2s minus 3t equals 6. So we add these together. Our s's cancel. I get 17t equals negative 18. So we divide by 17. So t equals negative 18 over 17. So when we fill that back in, we get 1/2 s minus 5 times negative 18 over 17 equals. So that's going to be negative 18 over 17. Oh, that's my t, I'm sorry. So it's going to, my s is going to be 24 over 17 comma negative 18 over 17. For number 10, we're going to go ahead and line up our a's and b's. So we're going to add that 3a. So 3a plus 2b equals 2. Add the 6b, undo. A plus 6b equals 8. All right, so we're going to multiply the top one by negative 3. So that gives me negative 9a minus 6b equals negative 6. We get negative 8a equals 12. A is going to be, take out a 4, negative 3 over 2. So negative 1.5. When I fill that in, 2b equals 2 minus 3 times negative 1.5. So 2b equals 6.5, divide by 2. B is going to be 3.25. That's a 5. All right, so now we're going to do systems of 3 variables. We're going to look to see what can cancel, and right away I see that I have some y's that can cancel. So we're going to go ahead and pair them up. So I'm going to pair the first and the last one because they have opposite y's. So negative x minus 5y plus z equals 17. 2x plus 5y minus 3z equals negative 10. I'm going to add these together. I get x, y cancels, minus 2z equals 7. So now I'm going to pair up in another color my middle one and my last one. Negative 5x minus 5y plus 5z equals 5. 2x plus 5y minus 3z equals negative 10. We're going to add these together. We get negative 3x plus 2z equals negative 5. Now we're going to pair together these two guys that we just solved with. So x minus 2z equals 7. Negative 3x plus 2z equals negative 5. All right, so we're going to add these two together. We get negative 2x equals 2, x equals negative 1. So I'm going to go back to either one of these equations and plug in my x. So negative 1, undo. Negative 1 minus 2z equals 7. Negative 2z equals 8. Z is going to be negative 4. And then the last thing, now these go in alphabetical order, X, Y, Z, the answers when you're putting them. So I'm going to go back now to any of the original guys, and we're going to fill in our X and our Z to solve for Y. So negative 1 minus 5y minus 4 equals 17. So that's 1 minus 5y minus 4 equals 17. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So we're going to add 3 to the 17. So negative 5y equals 20. Y equals negative 4. All right, again, we're going to examine our equation, which I see we have y's that are opposite. So let's go ahead and pick the first two because they're opposites. So 4x plus 4y plus z equals 24. 2x minus 4y plus z equals 0. We're going to add these together. We get 24 on this side. This is going to be 6x and 2z. So now I'm going to pair the second and the third one together. 2x, oh, I lied. I'm going to pair the first one and the third one together because they're opposites. So 4x plus 4y plus z equals 24. 5x minus 4y minus 5z equals 12. Add these together. 9x minus 4z equals 36. So now we're going to pair these two guys together. So, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to multiply this by a 2 so that my z's cancel. So 12x plus 4z equals 48. 9x minus 4z equals 36. Add these together. 21x equals 14, carry the 1, 84. X is going to be 4. So now that we have x, we're going to go over here to any of these two, these guys, and we're going to solve for z. So 6 times 4 plus 2z equals 24, minus 24, 2z equals 0, z equals 0. And my last thing is to find y. So I can go to any of the 3 original ones and find y. So 4 times 4 plus 4y plus 0 equals 24. So we minus 16. So 4y equals negative 8, positive 8, y equals 2.